Monday, May 18th. Welcome to your daily WOD briefing. I'm going to take you all through the workout today. Let's go ahead and start with your warm-up. For your warm-up, you guys have a 2-minute AMRAP of 5 inchworms with a push-up, 30 jumping jacks, and then 10 alternating groiners. You have another 2-minute AMRAP. You'll go straight into the next one of 5 burpees, 30 mountain climbers total, and then 10 lunges total. Let's go ahead and talk about your movement. So for your inchworms, you guys are going to walk your hands out. You're going to give me a push-up. Make sure your elbows stay tight, chest touches the floor, and then you're going to keep your legs locked out and inch your hands or your feet as close to your hands as possible. Okay? If we need to scale that, you guys can just drop to your knees on that inchworm and just take your chest as low to the floor as you can, and then lock back out at the top. Next, you guys have your jumping jacks. So you will start in that pencil position. You'll jump your feet out, hands come up to the top. You'll give me 30 jumping jacks. And you guys have 10 groiners. This is a new movement for us, and it's kind of like a mountain climber, but a little bit different. You guys are going to be down in that mountain climbing position. Heels are going to be next to your hands, and we're going to get a little stretch here. So I'm going to focus on pushing my hips down and forward real quick at the very bottom of that, and then I'm going to switch. Boom, boom, right? I'm looking for that hip opening at the bottom of that groiner. Next, you guys have your burpees. So you'll jump your feet back, chest and quads touch the floor, hips and shoulders open up at the top. If you can scale that, we're going to scale to step backs or step backs, no push-up. Next, you guys have those alternating mountain climbers. So heel goes to hand, and you're just going to switch, keeping that butt low, right? If we need to scale those, we can go knee to chest, right? Those are your options for that mountain climber. Last but not least, you guys have your lunges. With your lunge, you're going to take a big step forward, back knee's going to touch the ground. Front knee stays on top of your ankle. Make sure your torso stays vertical. You'll drive through your heel and then stand all the way back up. Your mountain climbers and your lunges are going to be total, okay? All right, now that you guys are sweaty, warm, and ready to go, let's go ahead and jump into part 1. You guys have a 12-minute EMOM, okay? So with this 12-minute EMOM, you guys have 3 separate movements per minute. So minute number 1, you guys are going to give me 12 dumbbell front rack split squats on the right side. Minute 2, you'll give me 12 dumbbell front rack split squats on the left side. And then minute number 3, you guys will give me a 40-second plank hold. That can be weighted if you guys are proficient in your planks. And we're going to move through that for a total of 12 minutes. Let's go ahead and talk about your dumbbell front rack split squat. So, dumbbell, right? Or if you guys have a barbell, you can use that too. Any kind of odd object, a backpack, a duffel bag, that will work as well. But you're going to keep them up in the front rack position. Elbows are going to be up nice and high, okay? And you're going to get into a split squat position. Now, what I see from you guys, feet are going to be about shoulder width distance, and you want to make sure you stay there when you guys take a step forward to get that split squat position. So, split squat position, okay? From here, I'm going to drive through my heel, and I'm going to use my butt cheeks and my quads to stand all the way back up. And I'm going to come right back down, okay? Maintaining my front rack position and making sure I can maintain balance and control all the way through, okay? A couple things I don't want to see. I don't want to see those elbows fall, right? No falling elbows, because that's going to make your torso fall and your core is going to be loose, and that's no fun at all, okay? Also make sure your heel is not behind your knee. This just puts a lot of pressure on that front part of that knee. That is unnecessary when we can be using our butt cheek to move, okay? So you'll do 12 on the right on that first minute, and then 12 on the left on that second minute. And then for your third minute, you guys will do a 40-second plank hold. So you're going to be down in that plank position. Elbows will be underneath your shoulders. Feet are together, toes are pointed, and you're shooting your heels towards the back wall, squeezing your quads, and then pulling your belly button back towards your spine, making sure your butt's not too far up in the air and your hips aren't too low. Okay, we're going to hold this for 40 seconds. If you guys are proficient in your planks, you guys can weight them. So you guys can put a plate on your back if you have access to one. You guys can also raise up a limb, maybe a foot or an arm, to make that a little bit more challenging as well. All right, now that part 1 is done, let's go ahead and talk about part 2. You guys have a workout today called Pillow Talk. All right, you guys have some movement. So for 2 minutes and 30 seconds, you guys have 3 moves. You have 3 movements to complete in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Okay, so 50 double unders, and then 16 reverse lunges those could be heavy. Or if we don't have access to heavy weight, you're gonna give me 22 reverse lunges. Those are both gonna be total, okay? I want you guys to address this like a sprint because you guys have 5 more rounds after this, all right? Each one of these should be done like a sprint so that you have time to recover for the next set. So make sure you guys aren't just kind of dragging this out all the way through. It's supposed to be interval training where you get that heart rate up and then you bring it back down. Okay, so for 2 minutes and 30 seconds for 5 rounds, you guys need to complete those 2 movements. All right, let's go talk about your double unders. If you guys have them, excellent, do them. If you guys need to scale, we can scale to singles, give me singles times 2, or we can scale to quick steps. So quick steps, you guys are going to have an object. With that object, you guys will quickly shift your feet, okay? And that's gonna be, let's go 50 total on those. Next, you guys have your reverse lunges. So they're somewhat similar to your split squats, but they're different. So on a reverse lunge, you guys are gonna be set up in that front rack position, okay? You guys, well, you can have them up in the front rack position, or you can have them down to your side. It's kind of whatever you feel like. But I like to have mine up top. And I'm gonna take a big step back. Back knee's gonna touch the ground, and I'm gonna drive through my heel and my toes and come back up to that standing position, okay? Again, make sure you guys maintain balance and control. Make sure you keep that front knee on top of that ankle, and most importantly, make sure your torso stays vertical, okay? If you guys have any questions at all, you guys can comment below, or if you complete this workout, feel free to post your times and scores below as well. Hope you guys have a great Monday. Get out there and crush the week, all right?